Alright guys, hope you're all doing well. Happy Halloween, and today we're going to be playing the Vampire Counts against the forces of the High Elves and Professor Pone here on the Eastern Isle Colony. A little bit of a scary map for us, does have a nice choke point with which the High Elves can form an elite spear and or halberd box, but we have some tricks up our sleeve. Let's see how this goes. Now, as far as our Lord goes, we do have the Von CARSTEIN Vampire Lord. The idea is to use the Storm of the Night, which is a bound ability that only he has, which slows down flying units like Imric and does damage. So just using that as kind of a distraction tool against Imric. And aside from that, pretty big infantry push. Going to be backed up with some Blood Knights, Crypt Horrors, all the stuff that you know and love about the Vampire Counts. So let's see what he's got. Yeah, a lot of Lothern Seaguard. Okay, so he's going to be stacking Lothern Seaguard, which is fine. And the Lord of Dragons is here. No surprises. Our Von CARSTEIN Lord stands ready to cackle. And we can move up into the trees and or get some Hound units flanking too. Probably just... I'm glad we brought Shielded Graveguard. Yeah, because he went with the missile box. Talons of Torquilada, Lothern Seaguard, lots of nasty. We should be able to press his back point too, though. We're probably going to march like all the way up here, and we'll just leave like one spear on the back objective to kind of capture that. Von CARSTEIN man's going to be chilling out. Collins, we could do some more Graveguard Great Weapons, so I'm probably going to get some of those bad boys and get them like moving to go play the back objective, because he's probably going to outvalue me. Although I do have the double White King and zombie summons on those archers, which is going to be very disruptive, but what magic does he have? Okay, so we see White Lines of Crace being called in. A lot of bows, and let's get you into the tree line here. Good thing we're shielded, and let our characters go forward. Probably use the Von CARSTEIN Lord as a cackling kind of distraction in the back, and for the meantime, yes, you guys need to move up and go take that back objective. So we're going to fly overhead. If he has Tempest, I could just be like straight up toast. That could be very, very bad, but nonetheless, let's get you guys going. The dragon's going to do whatever it pleases. Not much I can really do about that. Just have to take it like a champ. So we're going to get in with the Von CARSTEIN Lord. See Lothern. Okay, so we're going to fly overhead and drop a little zombie summon down on you guys. And hopefully just mitigate some of that pressure. Move up and move up. You're going to get the corpse cart getting in there. Get you guys getting here. Let's go tarp it there. And the Von CARSTEIN Lord just needs to kind of spin and cackle and do all that sort of good stuff. So now what we want to do is get some Felmats. Probably could have been a little bit more cautious here, but nonetheless, it should be okay. So zombies have made it in. And the two White Kings now can use their Scab's Graith abilities. We might be able to get a 2-for-1 here with the way he's deployed. So let's try that. And with you, we can try this and see what kind of work we can get done. All right, so we moved in. You're going in here. You're going in here. Let's get the bats moving here and here. Get the Von CARSTEIN Lord coming over here. And we could use Storm of the Night on Imric. I think I'm just going to pop it right now and see what happens. All right, you guys move up on that point. That should do a little bit of damage. And now we have these scary minions of the night who are going to be coming up and getting ready to party. All right, so next up, let's call in some Direwolves. Get them around the back. And they can come around and do a little bit of flanking pressure. And so far, we've juked pretty well. Our White King characters need to be diving more. Imric is, of course, a big problem. And that objective has yet to be taken. So let's move you guys up this way and get you guys going in there and just kind of keep the zombie summons going. So yeah, we have a lot of tar pitting here. And our characters are actually fighting Imric relatively well. I'm actually not unhappy about that. Let's go have you land there. And I think we have the capture weight advantage for sure. We're about to take his home point. So let's get these zombies back. Have them go run interference here. And now the doggo should be creeping around the back here and can start nibbling on the backside. All right, so we'll have another summon here in a second. Imric actually getting a little bit beat up. Let's go ahead and do an invo here, and we got to get away now. Oh, okay, I'm going to pop Charm Shield, make sure we don't take too much damage. Slip away there, and now more call-ins. So let's get some, do we want to get Crypt Horrors? Probably another Graveguard Great Open would be more prudent, but we do get a good flank right there, and the two White Kings have been healed. We got you coming around this way, and we should beat those guys in combat. Let's form ranks around the side, keep you moving up here, and how are we doing on Scab's Grates? Okay, still on cooldown for a hot second. Not bad at all. Zombies doing great. Let's drop another zombie summoner right on top of you. Tickle their pickle, moving this way. And I would say the trading is going very well for us. As a matter of fact, we're probably ahead considering he went with such a bow-centric army. Kind of the campaign army, right? Which can do some great work, mind you. It can be very, very good. All right, so Scab's Graith in time. The other guy's probably off cooldown here. Let's just get you. It's going to hit my own units, so we need to aim a little bit better. Yeah, that's the spot right there. We'll do 1, and then we'll do 2. All right, that's going to do some big work for sure. Now, call-ins for us here. We're going to do some Graveguard Grey Opens to come up and make sure we maintain capture weight. Ironically, nobody's gotten that middle objective. It just hasn't been taken by anybody. Let's get those guys and those guys, move up, take that back point here, and we have another Storm of the Night, so we're going to drop that on the big man, lock him down, and now I think we're starting to get some good cap weight here, which is outstanding, and he's going to be slowed. Corpse Guard is in action, and let's just keep throwing the bodies here. Yeah, get some Crypt Horrors coming up. Now that he's starting to send out good quality troopers, the Crypt Horrors will be a useful addition. So Imric is just kind of slowed and hopefully is going to be struggling a little bit. The back objective looks like a complete favored engagement for us. That looks like it's going very well. How's Count Chocula doing? All right, he's hanging in there. Doggo's on the side, have flanked in. It looks like he's going after the White King. Let's see if we can get him away. The other White King is very much alive, and the Elvish forces seem to be running out of steam. Imric can carry to an extent, but I think even he's going to run out of steam here in a second. All right, so let's rock you, and then in the backfield, what do we call in? We're going to get some more spears, just get more bodies moving up to the point to make sure we can have the Halloween special on this bad boy, and drop the zombie summon in the backfield. What's the calling going to be? Silverhelms, going to do absolutely nothing. The Graveguard with Great Opens will eviscerate them. So that looks good. And yeah, I think we got this one. I'm feeling pretty confident about it at this point. And we want to get an invo, try and keep Homeboy alive. Try and get another Scab's Wraith going. Cool. Because yeah, Imric isn't going to be able to carry all of this. That's for sure. So let's get our Lord over here. He can help out if need be. Let's make sure they turn an attack here. And we need to make sure we have some bolstering on our back point in case like some Reavers or something try and move over there to troll us, right? All right, Cryptors, keep moving and grooving. Keep pushing here. You guys go here and here. Let's move you guys up around the side. Do this. And Charm Shield is lurking in the shadows. Here we have the Silver Helms. Let's go trap them up. And we have more bats. Yeah, and these guys need to keep going over there. I can definitely see the benefit of like playing from outer space. All right, so we get the AoE buff there. You guys keep pushing them back. Colin's going to be Silver Helms. Not going to be super great. You guys do this. Cryptors do their thing. You guys just stack up here and get ready to party. And let's call in some doggos. I do have the Blood Knights in reserve, but we're going to call in the Dire Pack and just like come nibble on these guys on the wings who are a little bit beat up. You can see how the Graveguard Great Opens are just dominating that fight. Let's bring him back in here. White Kings keep fighting there. Cryptors pull back. We don't want them to get shot. It's their biggest weakness is getting poked. Any reason to move up with these guys? Not really. I think we're content to just relax. Let's pop a Storm of the Night on Imric, just get a little bit of free damage and see if we can pull back that Corpse Cart here while dropping a zombie summon here. All right, so you're coming around the flank, and I think the next call-in will actually be a Blood Knight. We're pretty well ahead on value. Graveguard Great Opens here doing good, and the Storm of the Night doing some damage. Let's get the Graveguard moving here, try and get him on top of some of the missile pieces, and the Dire Pack is now in the bushes, so we are going to pounce on all those range units that have been able to kind of double down over there. All right. So Winds of Magic, our situation is still 29, so we're going to have enough for a couple Invo Overcasts. Let's go in here. A little bit dangerous, but I think with all of our characters, let's put these two White Kings in Group 5. We might be able to put some hurt on Imric. And I just popped the Charm Shield too, so I'm hoping that maybe I can get a lucky pick on him or something. We'll have Blood Knights coming in soon too. All right, pull back to the objective. As far as you go, let's get some bats. And you come out here and get this. Our character is doing pretty well. Imric taking some damage, but our character is also taking some damage, and he's on fire now. Oh, is he? Oh, we need to get out of there. Okay. I'm sorry. It was just a joke, Imric. I didn't mean it. So Scab's Wraith in time. Scab's Wraith. Let's get you down the archer line there, and then the other one can go in. Are there any healthy units to go after? Not really. Dire Pack, get spears up, so we'll pull the Dire Pack back to our spears, mitigate the effectiveness of those knights, and get the spears to come help, and then the Dire Pack should be cackling all the way to the bank. All right, how are we looking here? Bats have made it, and call-ins here. Let's get some Cryptors running up. They're very good against a lot of High Elf units when the High Elves don't have access to, archers, right? So you guys keep fighting. Dire Pack's pulling back. Spears are going to intercept them. And then what you do is you then countercharge if they keep chasing, which he's not going to do. So, all right, White Kings, let's get on the Mage. And Sternsman can move up. Breath Attack Attempt. Very cool. And in the backfield, we do have several units tied down here. Going to drop a Zombie Summon on them to lock those bad boys down and call these guys over here. And yeah, a couple archers are just getting their jollies there. We could send some spears after him, but honestly, I think it's fine. All right. So Dire Pack, how you guys doing? Let's go get the Dire Pack to go chew on these white lions here. We'll send some spear support to go help out, although there are 45 of them, so we should probably be more careful. And is he coming back on value in any regard? I don't think so. I think we got pretty good control over this game. Let's pull these bats over to this side, and these Graveguard Great Opens still being an absolute menace. Let's go here and pop the Undeath Resurgent to sauce them up, make their stats really good. Cool, so that's going to give them a ton of melee defense, so they don't take much in that engagement here. And I am at slight risk of losing that side point. But overall, we do lose one guy. Let's pull you back. Dire Pack can go and start nibbling on those guys now. And yeah, I guess we can just push off the objective now and just really, really like send it home. Try and lock him down here. All right, engaging here. Bats, let's jump on the Talons of Torquilada. Graveguard Great Opens will butcher those units, and capture weight there is starting to diminish a little bit. And we got the Fell Bats. Let's pull you guys. And I know, the power fantasy is the Blood Knights. The Blood Knights need to come out. They must happen. All right, so how are we looking in the trees? Looking fine there. No more snares. Imric is actually healing capped, which is pretty cool. Probably could go for a gooning on his character, although I'm probably going to lose my other guy now. He is creeping the value back, but I do have a lot of healing. Man, like, yeah, I guess we're going to go Blood Knight. Why not? Blood Knights are just so cool. And we'll save the remainder of our wins just to invo those Blood Knights down. All right, so you guys do this. Bats, come around the back here. We want to get you. And we are getting crumbled on a couple fronts. And yes, the Knights of Red Keep, they come. One of the coolest units for sure. All right, we're charging the spears and get behind you, get you back, and now we are on the objective. We just need to kind of spam chaff units onto it if we can. White King's being an absolute hero. He's just taking it. And let's move you guys back to the point. And now they can move in and go after those Silver and Guard. And from there, it should be a bit of a win. All right, so Blood Knights, let's get them up here. Take these bad boys down. I don't know why I just landed my Lord, but we're going to pop Charm Shield in case things get a little bit crazy. Pull you guys back in, tar pit them, and yeah, that objective, yeah, we did manage to maintain the capture weight. Okay, good. So now we just need to bolster down on our back points. You can see Pone's trying to do some sneaky here on me. He's trying to get some ninja capping, so we got to make sure that doesn't happen. Blood Knights, Imric is probably not going to let it himself get surrounded. We could get in here, do a little bit of partying. Felbat's still in the backfield causing a lot of disruption, and he has finally gotten that point back. Okay, we got to play careful here. He's kind of creeping up on value a little bit, having gotten my White Kings. Granted, I am very much in a situation where I could Helm's Deep, so let's just grab some zombies and just move those bad boys up. Yes. Cool. Blood Knights, keeping an eye on things. Let's get you guys here, pull you back, and pull the, I believe these are the Sternsmen, are they? Yeah, they're still in good shape, which is awesome. All right, so Blood Knights hanging out. A lot of his forces are forced back here. Let's move you into the trees. Is Imric going to land? If he does, we might be able to get him pretty good. Cryptors and Skeleton Spears doing good, and we did sacrifice a lot of value by diving deep into his territory, but I think overall we're fine. Let's get a Corpse Cart going too. Corpse Carts are obviously nice, and doggies can park in the trees. Go hunt those guys down, and you know what? There's an opportunity, a little bit of a gooning opportunity here on his Mage of Life that I could totally go for. Yeah, there's no way he gets these points back, I don't think. Imric's healing capped though, so there's a ton of value tied up in old Imric. And the Blood Knights are here, thinking about taking a fight. All right, let's just be really cautious with those Blood Knights. I don't want to lose them into a really haggard engagement, you know? All right, Skeleton Spears, move up. And you get into the Reavers, you charge into those bad boys. You did get us pretty good. That was a nice breath attack by Pone, for sure. And the Elves have pushed us back on this side, but we do have the bolstering coming that way. Let's get some more zombies. Just, you know, get them a moving and a grooving. All right. So the Blood Knights can move up, and then they can go after your boy, Imric. And we'll get the dogs around to go intercept any archers that try and make their way in. The Blood Knights do get a nice engagement on Imric there. So plenty of anti-large attacks should be saturating in. Silver and Guard, yeah, let's go tie these guys down with the dogs if possible. Who let the dogs out? Well, hopefully the Blood Knights will be letting the dogs out. Yeah, so let's actually do this. I'm going to block up these Silverin right now if we can with a zombie summon, and then we'll just use the dogs to target them because I don't want the Silverin to get the good engagement here. Yeah, not a lot of cap weight going down. Let's do that, and the zombie summon is going to be in front of the Silverins, so that's going to keep, you know, the heavy hitters from, or the spears from supporting Imric, who's completely surrounded right now. Let's go in with the Dragon Shield. Back objectives looking good. He would need a triple cap here. Let's get some Graveguard up to the point and make sure that's safe and secret. Now we might actually be able to get a kill on Imric. Let's pop all these different buffs, although the game's probably going to end before that happens. Let's pop an Invo to keep the Blood Knights nice and sauced, and spears are coming. Doggos do get taken down, but not before they do some good work. They were very good boys. GG, well played. Looked a little bit sketchy there at the end, but I think we just pushed deep and, you know, played the value game, and it worked out well for us. So Von CARSTEIN Lord was great. White Kings were good. The Shielded Graveguard has worked out very well against his build. He was like all mass missiles, right? He'd have his mage in the back. What would have been very nerve-wracking would have been like Phoenix Guard and or Swordmasters, like those elite units coming in and trying to butter my bread. So yeah, Silver Helms, they tried their best. The White Lions were good. Rangers could probably, you know, use a little bit of milk. I think starting with like less bow focus, like maybe cut 2 of his archers and get like 2 Silver Helms, or 3 archers and get 2 Silver Helms would really help his build a lot. Because just getting onto them that quickly is, yeah, it's very good. GG, well played. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. A little Von CARSTEIN Lord action. We'll see you on the other side.